I just had to prove a point. Um, Obviously we just found out today. I just found out about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, that the battle wasn't going down. Super unfortunate for me. I felt like it was the best battle on the card. I feel like even though we wrong, you could kind of figure out what was going to happen between Reed and Danny, but Reed and Easy, but I feel like me and Danny was the bulk of the card. You know what I mean? So to see that get taken away is definitely unfortunate. For me, prepping for Swamp, I was gonna kick Swamp ass first. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be all honest with y'all. Swamp was gonna catch the fucking beat down. But when he backed out the battle, and then they switched it to Danny, left me with like 2 weeks prep, which is enough time, but barely enough time. You know what I mean? So find out on Wednesday when you all prep, ready to go, clipped up, ready to perform. Go pick up your second half. Y'all know how that works. You know what I mean? A lot of money gets fucked up. You know what I mean? A lot of money gets fucked up when things like this happen. I think it's unfortunate though. You know what I mean? We hold certain battles to certain standards, and I feel like before the day, I wouldn't have tagged Danny for doing something like that. I just felt like Danny was too big of a battle rapper to even be tried like that. Like, y'all, yeah, picture a league being able to talk to Danny that way and then see it happen. It's like, wow. And then to think about it like this, Danny was the biggest name out of everybody that was on the company, and he did the filthiest. They made that nigga wait till 48 hours for the event. So we can't get no replacements. We can't fix it. We can't find somebody to do a one rounder with Froze. You know what I mean? We can't try to salvage something to give y'all at least a piece of the performance that y'all were expecting. That's calculated, man. It's hard not to feel like all parties involved didn't know about it. You know what I mean? It's just hard to not feel like all parties involved knew what was going on, man. I can't look at Danny and treat Danny like I look at a true foe. I just hold him to a higher standard. I hold him to a higher standard. So when I see somebody like that subjected to that, it's sad. It's sad because who you think of the dogs ain't the dogs, and I mean that respectfully. You know what I mean? See, there's certain names like when I got booked for the Charlie battle. A little piece of my mind was like, "Damn, is this battle be blocked?" But my mind went probably where all y'all mind would have went. I mean, niggas ain't gonna play with Charlie like that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't gonna try Charlie like that. And I kind of pegged Danny to be in that same class. So to see Danny, because here's the thing, this is how I look at it. If I'm Danny Myers, well, hold the fuck up. Hold up. Y'all niggas, first of all, y'all not gonna make the y'all not leaving me out to dry like that. If I cancel on this man 2 days before his event, the culture not gonna accept it. There's nothing I could say for the culture to be like, yeah, Danny, we feel that. Niggas ain't trying to hear it. We not trying to hear it. So if you making me make that decision, you better be standing aside me when I gotta explain why I did this fuck shit. Because there's no way to justify it. And that's the only as wild as this sound, Easy, don't get mad at me. That's the only thing I feel bad for about Danny. It's like, wow, you let them walk you in the 48 hours before the event. 48 hours, Danny Myers? Danny fucking Myers? Like I'm reevaluating the way I think about all these niggas now. It's insane to me. It's like, wow, they can make it. You know how much blood, sweat, and tears Danny has given this whole. You know how many lyrics he's written. You know how long, how many minutes of battle rounds he's given this culture. You just can't. I can't see somebody of that status being subjected, man. It's a fucking travesty. It's a travesty. And if I was upset about not battle not happening, I tell y'all, like, man, I'm sorry I ain't battling Danny. That's not even it with me. I could stomach not battling Danny. It's just the integrity of it. It's the intent of it. It's like, and then when you hear this support black business and it makes you question everything. Like, damn, are we really in this together? Do we really got each other back? And when you see the battle is forced to choose, Man, again, for the younger battlers, I get it. You feel like you need the machine to back you. You feel like, and I'm only using his name. I have no problem with Trufo, but he's the best example for me in this situation. So I get it. Trust me, I know why you did what you did. I know why you. Everybody know why you ain't where you supposed. You ain't where you supposed to be yet. You haven't reached that level. You haven't got close to peaking at your potential. So, for you, URL threatening you to not fuck with you, that's a death sentence in your mind. I get it, Brody. I get somebody in your shoes feeling like that. You knew you haven't been around this industry long enough to know about it. You don't know how dirty it is. You don't know how manipulative the leagues can be. You don't know any of that. So you're just a puppy in this shit. So I'm not even mad at you. I see you up and down the timeline talking and shit, making little comments that I don't really think your status qualifies you to make. But I'm sure you feel like you're a part of this because you were a part of it. But I say all that to say, bro, I get why you made your decision. You didn't feel like you could withstand being told, man, we don't fuck with you. So I get it. But Danny fucking Myers, the future Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, fucking jersey's gonna be retired when he's done rapping, and we're gonna revere him as somebody that was one of the best to ever do it. I'm not gonna hold. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Danny mid tier to me now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can't, you can't argue with me that he's top tier. None of that because I look at the top tier guys as guys with a little bit more integrity and a little bit more say what goes on. I just feel bad for Danny, man. He made this decision and nobody's sticking up for him. The people who pressured him into making this decision, they're not standing next to him. Yeah, Danny, we got your back. They threw him to the wolves. Go talk to Angry Fan. That's the last nigga Danny need to be talking to right now. It's some fucking cats. That's the last nigga you should be talking to by yourself with such a catastrophic announcement. And for the people who say he did it for his family, come on, y'all. All right, don't we all? Why do we battle? Why do we ask for money? So I get that part of it, but that's why you back out 2 weeks ago. You show some honor. You know what, Eazy? I gave you my word that I was gonna do this battle. I can't do this battle, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave you enough time to fix this because I don't want to fuck your whole event up. I might not be able to withhold my end of the agreement, but you know what I'm not going to do? I'm also not going I'm not going to change my mind on a contract and then also sabotage the event. He owed Eazy that. He owed Eazy that. In my opinion, you can be loyal to whatever company you want to be to. That's fine. I get it. I'm loyal to a company too. I get it. We all loyal. Everybody loyal to this. Everybody. You owed Eazy that as a coworker, as a battle peer, as a brother. You owed him that time to fix it, and you cut his feet from under him. You gave him no time to recover, and that makes, in my opinion, that makes you as guilty as the people who talked you into doing it. The fact that you could be talked into doing it, Danny's he's a smart brother, y'all. I've spoken to him on phone calls. Danny's not stupid, and he's not oblivious to the temperature of the culture at all. He knew once I announced this, the culture gonna get on my ass. So why subject yourself to that for a check? For a check? I mean, they could have gave him $25,000, right? What's today? June 1st? June, July, August. That shit gonna be gone by September. Then what? Well, I don't think this is gonna be forgotten. You know what I mean? So is the money really worth it? Somebody like Danny can make money anywhere in this culture. We all know that. You don't think RBE can use a Danny? You don't think Chrome 23 can use a Danny? You don't think shout out to RIC? You don't think Don't Flop wants to book a Danny? You don't think King of the Dot wants to book it? There's so much money out here for Danny. He didn't have to do that. He could have stood. He could have stood up for something. Now, you know what, y'all? I understand exactly where y'all coming from. And y'all don't fuck with Eazy. I got you. That ain't my business. That ain't my business. And if y'all gonna put me in a position to have to make a decision, I at least have to make sure I give that man enough time to recover from what I'm taking away. And I just feel like that wasn't really thought about in any of it. It's I got a better deal. I'm going somewhere else. You can't say Eazy. You can't say Eazy breached his URL contract, so everything that's happened to him is justified, but then be okay with these fucking niggas breaching their contracts. It's a contradiction. You can't do that. You can't say, well, nah, Easy going against the machine. Y'all all knew this was gonna happen. He breached. Hold on, sweetheart. What's up? We're talking about these punk ass battle rappers.